Bang bang! Hi guys, Double Die here. Welcome back to another video of Pillars of Eternity. Last time we left off, we'd made it to Onslaugh's Compass. We found a new party member, and we are here to speak with some herbalist for Afra, Kalicia's sister, who is pregnant and is worried that her child may be Hollowborn. And so we're trying to see if the herbalist says she has a cure for Hollowborn. So we're here to go get that cure. So, and we got ourselves a squad now. Um, so yeah, let us start exploring.
Ready when you are.
Two villagers stand by one of the tide pools. They are breathing harshly, clearly winded, and look up nervously as you approach.
Gods keep you.
If you are here to fish as we were, stranger, you'll want to avoid the compass proper. The dwarven woman points to the southeast. Her companion shakes his head. A lot of ships this wind wind up spread across the rocks here, so we didn't think much of the wreckage until we heard something. A terrible noise. I thought it maybe was a survivor, but he wasn't alive. Moving, but not truly alive. She shudders. It was awful. What do you mean? What did you see? Corpses. Walking corpses. We don't want any part of it. Whatever the cause, might be find something in these tide pools, and then we're headed straight home. You said there were a lot of shipwrecks here. The woman nods. All the time, it's a lovely place. Not dangerous as anything to sail, good fishing most days. She wipes her brow. I think we'll look further up the coast next time. What were you two doing out here? Fishing, of course. Except I lost my fishing rod when I flung it at the head of one of those monsters. We were looking the tide pools over and thought we'd try our luck down by the rocks. Got the fright of our lives. We'll have to make do with the nets here, or go hungry. Well, good luck with you then. Farewell. Good tidings to you. Wait. You hear that? Oh, it says all rip. Everybody, attack!
Death! You better run!
We're lit. Oh, did they die? Oh, she died though. I'm sorry to hear that. You know, one thing I did look at equipment. Never mind. I was thinking for some reason I didn't look at equipment that some, people have. They could have better weapons. Ooh. Misses are now hits, except he has a better shield. So. Here we go. What's your bow? Is it a better bow? It is not. It's the same bow I have. Well, he has it in case I need him to use it. Put that out here. You can keep the staff, buddy. $9.13 Pierce. Nah. Let's gonna go in here. Okay. First, this is taken care of.
Just say the word.
Anything to the east? Nope. Or west. That's not east. That's most certainly west. Crabs and small fish cluster this pool. Everybody attack!
You're...
Alright, so it looks like I do need to edit some tactics, as people are just ended up standing there. So,
How may I help?
defensive AI,
Hey.
script. Alright, you are definitely aggressive. And in terms of auto attack, yes. Save your per rest abilities,
What?
because I will use that. You are going to focus on healing. You'll be defensive. There we go. Let's try those
Yeah?
AIs, and then we'll see. I didn't realize I didn't set them. We're not in fast mode either. Ooh, look at the little secret. Page from Fulvano's Travels. Why is that name familiar? I know we have a letter somewhere. I'll probably look at it and see. I met a helpful Deerwood woman while in the Gilded Vale. She was an invaluable guide during my time in that sorry village, and agreed to accompany me some part of the way towards Onslaugh's compass. Part of the way for the wilds is known as Magran's Fork, but I gave her my amulet so she might remember me fondly. Perhaps I will return these lights. Was she the lady that died by the forest troll? Is that what that was? Stash. Here. Oh, this is the wolf. Dude, the dude that got thrown up on the wolfies. Oh, okay. Rest in peace. Okay. Ooh, dude, I didn't even realize. Is he already second winding? Nice. I want you to knock this dude down. Yeah, and then attack. Yeah. Damn, he knocked him out. Alright.
I fear we've lost the angry one.
Alright. You stay attacking. You, my friend, are going to... You're going to get both of these guys. Yeah. While I will...
Aspect good and rough.
Alright. We got through it. Wasn't too terribly good, but... I need to pay more attention. I'm gonna actually... This is what I'm gonna do. Just because... Whew. Where was it at? Was it under... Auto pause? Yeah. We're gonna do this. Omnic puts combat is based on the number of active enemies, yeah. Because that happens so dang fast, you can't really do nothing.
Not a problem. Ready when you are.
And then we're good to change you back.
Ready when you are.
Oh, wait a second. Something's over here. Ooh. Immunity to frightened. Lit. I think I can use level 2 scrolls, can't I? So... Wait, can't he also get... I know in... I was gonna say, I know in D&D, a wizard can copy certain scrolls over. But if not, I ain't too worried about it. But let me go ahead and... I put that under him, didn't I? No, I want it under me. Ooh. Yeah. Dead Valiant. Flavano's letter. How is it so grand a journey as mine should lead me here? The people of the Deerwood call this a pitiable lagoon, a sight to see, but all I have experienced here is misfortune. About to explore the cavern by the waters, only to discover it was home to sporelings. I went to see the vaunted compass and lost the bulk of my letters when I tripped over some driftwood. And at last I made to inspect the dragon skulls nearby, only to be menaced by some foolish little Zareps. I will return to Gilded Vale as soon as I catch my breath. At least the Zareps do not appear how to follow. And he died. Yeah. Alright, I will... have this nice crossbow.
What? Ready when you are.
Get him! Alright. Just knock it down. Knock him down! There we go.
Ready when you are.
Alright, sorry about that. Alright.
Not a problem.
Oh, wait, what does he got going on? Lost attack speed. It's not good. Oh, God. Oh, no, you guys do your thing.
Hey, say the word.
Alright, I want you to...
Where that?
Little sludgies there. Yeah, infestation. Okay, so he's about to go down. So, like you. I don't know if my character just dies or not. Oh, he's poised. Oh, he's weakened. Okay. We're gonna have you run. Yeah, you're just gonna run. You stay attacking. You're going to hit him with this. And of course, I guess I'll use Crucible of the Soul. You know what? I can shapeshift. I'll go for the kill. You, my friend, second wind.
Say the word.
I come back and attack. Okay, we did it. Alright, his health is low. We're gonna rest. Quickly rest. Get that health back up. Alright, we should be straight.
Hey,
Yeah.
just say the word.
Thank God we did rest, because... Okay.
Death to our enemies. Huh! Huh!
Do a crap ton of
Death
damage.
to our enemies. Huh!
I want to make sure that I am... that my character is at least attacking when I'm not paying attention.
Ready when you are.
Alright, we did good. Another page. While traveling west towards the Gilded Vale, I encountered a fellow traveler of some considerable intelligence, and we engaged in polite conversation. It came to light that the poor fellow had the most execrable pair of boots upon him. I gave him one of my spare sets that he might better appreciate valiant craftsmanship. May they serve him well, for he said he intended to cross the wilderness known as the Black Mendo. I cannot imagine it as a pleasant place. Ooh. Ooh. I'm gonna give myself a better piece of armor. I'm okay with medium armor. Just go with it. That doesn't really matter. Doesn't really change who. I just wanted to see. So we got some loot because
Nice and quiet.
of the shipwrecks and the little boxes and cargo these ships contained. Anything on that side? Nope. Ahoy there, ahoy. What of a bird scorned? Kind of you to stop and speak, my western friend. And Almoa stands before you, his hair matted and once bright clothes in ruins, equally ruined in his face, a hatching of thin scars crossed by broader wounds. Haven't seen another kith since my ship went down. I do not suppose you are looking to lighten your purse? You were shipwrecked. Aye, we were transporting goods from the Deadfire to Defiance Bay when a storm took us off course and ran us aground here. Only I survived. He frowns for a moment, but then shakes his head, clearing the expression. You should consider sailing the islands of the Deadfire, friend. No more beautiful a realm exists in the world of the whole world. Who are you? I am called upon Namu Birdscorned, chronicler of the Huana people. Strange, I know, but we do not choose our names, do we? He chuckles, running a hand across his scarred visage. What are you selling? The ship's cargo, goods from the Deadfire, a few personal trinkets, all of the highest quality. I wouldn't sell them, but without coin how am I to return my homeland? Let me see your wares. Of course. Oh my god. It's a lot of, my cat's running around. That's a lot of, magical weapons. I can rechain characters to here. Alright, we're gonna go through and sell what we can sell. I don't think we're gonna find a use for that. Let's just put all these in there. What was this item that I saw? There it is. I didn't want to keep that. Oh, it's a quarterstaff. Okay, yeah, that can go. We can sell these. We could sell those. Ooh. I think I'll keep the pages for now, in case there's a quest for them. Because if you look, these all cost money. Then of course we have all this stuff that may or may not actually be worth anything. A pistol. Goldfinger spike flinger. Saber of the seas. We could get a pistol. If we wanted, but I probably won't. In terms of uniforms, though, he's got some interesting stuff. I wonder if he'll stay here. I could always come back. It's kind of nice. That's nice to know. Stuff I can afford I don't really want. Except, well, this fine saber isn't that bad. What are you doing, cat? Do you want out? 1 second. Alright, now let the cat out. See, this is running around in the room. I think I'll just trade that. I'll just take more money instead of actually buying stuff from him. Poor guy, you're not leaving anywhere, it looks like. Right, I think this is the person. You find yourself facing a towering Amawa woman. Her skin is the warm gold brown of a dying sunset, with pale fish-white patches at throat and hands. Wavy red-brown hair, pulled into tight braids around a stripe of bare skin that follows the curve of her skull, flows down over her broad shoulders.
How do you do?
She regards you calmly, evidently unsurprised to find you at the edge of her camp by the water. Have you come here for medicines and craftworks? With to share the fire. She gestures to the large cauldron nearby. Offer sent me here. She says you may know some way to ensure that her child is not the Hollowborn. Ah, more of Lord Radric's frightened flock. She nods slowly. You are kind to come all this way. Poor Alfra must be beside herself. Imagine she gave you something for payment. Whatever it is, you keep it. I don't need coin. I need you to do something for me. Runga points inland. There's a Zoric tribe to the northeast, led by one of their priests. Tana was exiled from there some time ago, and their scouts still lurk about this place, waiting for an opportunity to end his life. The Zarb lets out a rattling squawk, head drooping. I had to do it. One day I will have to go for supplies, and I will come back to find my assistant slain. How will I help anyone then? She shakes her head. You rid me of this nuisance, and I will do what I can for Alfra. Throw in something for you, too. Oh, I already killed him. I had to kill the Zorbs on the way here. Talking about the ones in that location. Trust me, they won't bother you no more. Truly, you are very efficient with your favors. Here, something for your trouble. She nods and claps her hands, once. Good. I set my full attention now upon the remedy for Afra. Got herself some nice more potions. I will get started on the mixture, but I need one more ingredient. Some spores from the creatures in that cave there. She points just north of her little sketch of the beach, or little stretch of beach. Sporelings, they call them. It is a useful material. I need one for the mixture. You are welcome to add to any others you find. Well, you have a third favor for me to do after this. Runga smiles. This is what I need to make the potion offer asks for. You know, I wish to help, then I cannot do anything about that, can I? Ah. Alright, let's go get this sporelings. Which I have no idea where that's at. I assume it's the only place on this map I have not... Yeah, it's right there. Okay. Alright, you're gonna move this way. And then attack.
Hey.
Alright, we're lit.
Yeah? Hi?
Everybody's stuff is active. Yes.
Hey. Ready when you are.
Because I got some more potions. What is recovery? Ooh. I think we'll stick these inside our kind and lovely stash.
Not a problem.
Alright, inside the cave we go. Get some water, gotta stay hydrated, and all that. It is dark. Let's go ahead and quick save. I want you to be aggressive. And then as for you, I definitely want you to be aggressive. Just because I need you guys out and about and attacking. I don't want to have to keep selecting all to do stuff. Because I need to... It's a lot harder to focus on some of these guys.
Not a problem. You're mine.
Oh, that's a biggin. Alright, let's get this reload. Alright, we are going to now... I need you over here.
Hi? Ready when you are. Hey.
Oh, he's knocked down. I didn't see that he was knocked down. Second wind.
La.
No, you. Oh, he's confused. He can't do it. Okay, but we can then necrotic lance you. You are definitely going to attack him. I want you to stay attacking this guy.
Yeah?
Good job on the spell. Yes. Keep on keeping on.
How bad?
Oh, she's. Alright, change of plans, buddy. Take care of him.
How may I help?
Alright.
Moen Ixiana. Say the word.
Heck yeah, we did it. Dank spores.
Not a problem.
They're dank. Another warbow. Alright. Definitely easy fight. Used a good bit of spells to do it, but it was lit.
How do you do?
Careful with the sporelings. They have a way with the mind. Ranga taps her temple lightly. That's why the spores are so useful. Really? I'll have some spores for you. So you do. Excellent. Give one here and I'll add it to the cauldron. This should not take long. Oh, get that off my screen. The mixture is ready. Take this to Alpha. Tell her to drink it before bed, as it induces sleep. She should find herself more energetic in the mornings. Tell her to eat more fish and cheese. The potion will sustain a healthy appetite. Grant her strength. She's a rather frail woman, from what I remember of her. Wait. I thought this was a cure for the Hollowborn. I can tend to ailments of the body. I cannot cure an affliction of the soul. Certainly not one inflicted by the gods. Ranga crosses her arms. I have explained many times. People will believe what they want. So let her believe. Perhaps that will help. Faith is a powerful thing. In the meantime, she will feel much improved. And if her oh my god, I got hiccups all of a sudden. And if her child should not be claimed by the legacy, then it will be born healthy. That I will promise. Fine. I'll just be going on then. I have done what I can. As promised, tell Afra I wish her well. Can I talk to her again? Can I talk to this thing? Oh, can I talk to her again?
Welcome.
It is good to see that you're doing well. Is there anything else I can do for you? She laughed. Not all my remedies are quite so difficult to obtain, I assure you. I see your wares. Certainly. Here you are. Do you go ahead and... Oh, I have to go here. None of these sell for anything besides potions. What does this do again? Ooh. Oh, -2 perception. I'll keep it. I never know when I'll use it. I probably will never use it, but it's in there. Alright. Trade. Alright, lit. And we got 3 camps. I
Good
will
day to you.
use her bed to rest and heal. Alright, cool. Now then, we did that. Let's head back to Gilded Vale. We can just pass the Megran's Fork because, you know, now I have that open and we can just go through. Take the 10-hour journey and go deliver this to Afra. For any weapon that lists damage like Slash or Crush, we'll do whatever damage type is more advantageous, usually whatever the target's most vulnerable to. It's cool. I think this is her house here. Our biography writes itself? Hold on. What is that supposed to mean? Biography. Ooh, I actually don't know this. I never know this part. Combat ability of any kind is a skill in high demand in a world where much of the wilderness is untamed and borders are contested. Battle is your trade, and you have thus far been fortunate enough to survive its perils. You come from an old Valia. You come from Old Valia, where you sought adventures of all kinds, subsisting on the spoils. You accepted a well-paying job, but soon found that your choice of employers had cost you. Your connections renounced you, and you found your allies rapidly decreasing in number. There was little left for you at home. The journey to Gildaville presents you an opportunity to settle down and begin a new life. You fell ill traveling with a caravan bound for the Gilded Vale. The caravan master sent you off with one of his guides, Kalisha, in search of a remedy. While out searching for the remedy, you were ambushed and returned to your camp to find it slaughtered at the hands of angry locals. You dealt with them only to be nearly killed by a wind that threatened to shear your soul from your body. You escaped with Hiodan and Kalisha into an ancient ruin. You emerge from the ruin to find a strange ritual being performed as some kind of ancient machine. The man who commanded others, and there was something oddly familiar about him. As he left, the machine began to spin, generating some kind of energy, and there was a blast that felt like a windstorm you had encountered earlier. It turned to others who had been with him to ash, and Hyoden was killed as well. You were knocked unconscious by the blast, and when you came to, you felt odd. You were seeing things. Hearing things. You departed the ruin attempting to reach the Gilded Vale on foot, where hopefully you were able to find somebody who could cure you. When you arrived in Gilded Vale, you found that the town was not the growing and prosperous settlement you had been told it was. Instead, you found a dying town at the mercy of a phenomenon called Waidwin's legacy, and received a cold welcome from the town magistrate. Your prospects of settling in Gilded Vale looked bleaker as it was, but they may have been totally dashed when the tolling bells of Radrick's Hold announced the master's child had not been born in good health. The magistrate advised you to rest at the inn. You helped an Adire wizard named Aloth out of a scrape with the locals of Gilded Vale. He was understandably grateful to find company for the road. When you tried to sleep, it was restless, full of encroaching whispers, and you experienced a vivid nightmare. You saw an old dwarf woman hanging from the tree in the center of the Gilded Vale. She said a single word. Watch her. You approached the hanging dwarf woman from your dreams and found that through some means you were able to converse with her. You learned that you are a watcher, perhaps as a result of your brush with death at the ruins, and that this has given you some kind of otherworldly vision, though the dwarf was able to tell you a few details. She advised you to speak to an old watcher named Merwald, who is the master of the keep in the area that might be able to help. In Gilded Vale you met Ader, a local farmer and follower of Aothus. His family's face and his brother's role in the Saints' War had earned him suspicion of the local authorities, so you decided to make your way out of town together. On the road through Megan's Fork you met a wild-eyed priest who called himself Durrance. He recognized you instantly as a watcher and seemed convinced that you were meant to journey together and instruct one another. Well, that's kind of lit. Is this glitched? Okay. That's actually kind of lit. I didn't know that. Oh, I can create my own notes. Ah. I don't know what I want to put on there, but it's stuff to remember. That's kind of cool.
Well met, friend.
You were some time away. I was worried you wouldn't return. Is that it? Have you brought it? Alfred looks at you hopefully. What did Ranga say? Yes, I have it. Here it is. Oh, you really did it. Oh, bless you. Bless you. I don't know what I would have done without you. And my baby will be safe. Alfred beams at you. I can't thank you enough. Wait. You should know something about that potion. Alfred blinks, looking down at the vial. What do you mean? Ah, it might make you a little more tired. That sort of thing. Oh, Alfred laughs. Well, I don't know that I'll notice, frankly. Thank you for telling me. Here, take this. You can keep what remains of Ranga's payment, too. Thank you again. I'll take this before I settle into bed. Perhaps I'll finally rest easy. Hey, we leveled up. I feel bad for lying to her. But maybe placebo effect will help. I'm pretty sure placebo effect will help. We'll bump athletics up. And stealth and mechanics. just because. Ooh. I might... Let's do marksman. What's this do again? It changes to 30%. I don't use that many spells right now, but maybe it's because I don't have enough spell slots. Let's get about more damage with our wild shape. With our shapeshift. I think that will do better. As for you, buddy, your stealth is definitely going to go up. Same with your athletics, and same with your survival. And now he's getting another spell. So I can make it this. I can also make it a level 2. But I'm going to do level 2. Let's just straight up. Let's do rolling flame, and we'll see how good that works. Oh, I didn't give him that. That's right. I think I will definitely give him a bonus first level spell. It's a wizard that's needed. So now what is he at?
Yes?
5.
Hey.
Lit. You, sir, are definitely going to up survival, stealth, lore, and mechanics just to get that up. Just because I had a point. I'm about to sneeze. Hold on. Alright, there we go. Okay, so that's a modal. He activates that, and then, I think focusing him on making him a tank, I think is good. Make him a ghost hunter for the church. I think, oh gosh, I don't know. A bonus knockdown is nice. Rapid recovery is also nice. Let's go with defensive, and let's give him hold. Let's give him hold the line. It makes it where he's engaged in multiple enemies. And we'll do that. You, friend, I want your athletics and survival up 1. And we'll go ahead and increase lore up 1 because we can. I do. You are a priest. Am I able to give you Ghost Hunter? Lit. Let's give you Ghost Hunter. Well, Sanctifier would be better, but I'm definitely going in the church here soon. I know there's spirits in there, so let's give him extra damage to spirits. And there we go.
Ready when you are.
Only because I have a foresight of knowing what's inside this darn church.
Not a problem. Yeah?
Alright. Let's make our way out. And I think next we go to that church. The underground Aothis church.
Not a problem.
Go ahead and do that. Oh. Who's this? Oh, sir. But a moment. A hooded man waits upon the road, clad in green cloak. He strides over to meet you as you approach, and at a closer distance his features are revealed for those of a younger man, but lined with weariness. He appears to be favoring his left leg as he walks, and there is a dark stain upon the fabric of his trousers under the knee. Even so, he greets you with a polite bow. Seems that you have done, dear, offer a great service. The man nods towards the nearby house. Slug's Compass is a dangerous place. I knew you were willing to venture there to help her. Gilded Vale needs such courage. In these dark times, stout hearts, willing to do what is necessary to save these people. He turns to look out over the village. Can I count among you that number? Who are you? Only a man determined to see Gilded Vale restored to its former glory. There was a time, stranger, when Gilded Vale was worthy of its name. The wheat shone like gold on the hills, and the village people lived well. I don't know about the golden crops, but there were less flies anyway. And what has become of it now? Whatever has caused the blight upon our lands is not the fault of its people. Radric looks to punish us for the crimes we have not committed, and in turn he is blind to his own. I am not, and he will pay for what he has done. I, Kolsk, swear it by the flame. Like many tyrants, he has surrounded himself with stronger men and women for fear of retribution. The man smiles thinly. So you are warned. If you would press on despite that, however, I wonder if we might not help one another. I think it's the water. That voice hurts. What is it that you want me to do? The man nods, standing a little straighter. It is a grim task that I ask of you, but I assure you there is no other option. Lord Redrick must be stopped. Too long has Gilded Vale suffered under Redrick's madness. He would cure Waidwin's legacy by ensuring that there are none alive in the village to be afflicted. I fear his own wife, Ygritte, may be at risk. The man has no mercy in him. We have not stood idle. My people and I have breached the fences, intent on ending Radrick's rule ourselves. We entered through the sewers under cover of night, but we were routed. His face darkens. There are dark creatures down there in the dungeons. The work of Radrick's Animancer. Falls to you. But Radrick has called us for further reinforcements. And soon there will be no stopping to him. The time grows short, and at this hour I must beg assistance where I can. He's going to owe us more than some rebel-strewn plot of land after this. Fighting him from the ramparts, or else cut his head from the... fling him from the ramparts, or else cut his head from his shoulders. I care not. Once Stone Lion's empty, Gilded Vale will have the stewardship that it deserves. I will find Radrick and deal with him. I commend you on your courage, and thank you for your assistance. But I would not send you onward without due warning. Radrick's told us crawling with soldiers to sell sorts, all loyal to Radrick. They will not take kindly to intruders. In truth, they will be all more alert to our failed efforts. Frontal assault would be unwise. If you would brave it, you could follow our steps. Let us seek out that entrance to the sewers on the eastern edge of the moat. He looks away. Several of my men were captured, and maybe the entrance has been found and sealed anew. Most men were under my command. I would be in your debt if you found some means of helping them. Once you make it inside, stick out my old friend Nedmar. He is the high priest, Baratheon. Now that the shining god has fallen. A good man in difficult circumstances. He will listen to reason. Durance Chortles, nearly choking out his own disdain. Shining god! He never shone so brightly as when the bomb took him. The moniker is obsolete now. Ash does not shine. It's like if someone was to call you an attractive priest, Durance. Neymar can help you reach Radrick, but he resides in the upper level of Radrick's hold. Protected by guards and mercenaries, you have to keep to the shadows if you mean to reach him without alarming the entire keep. No sense in keep wasting resources if it isn't necessary. I'll keep your advice in mind. Spoken like a tactician. Keep your wits about you, and I'm sure you'll prove the victor. You will find Radrick's hold to the east, past the Esternwood. I await word of your success. A lit. Alright. Alright, church. Underneath the church. We get to explore underneath the church. Alright. Alright.
I haven't been in here for must be 5, 6 years. Used to be real nice. Bright. Warm.
A man lying resting against the wall, lit by a dim illumination of the fading sources. He has a gaunt, fox-like aspect, and his face is pale and damp with sweat. One arm is held loosely against his side, sleeves soaked with blood. It gives you an anxious glance as you near. I can't read. Oh my God! His features twisted with pain. Have the care for me to go in. He cast a quick look towards the doorway to his left. The place is not so empty as I thought. He angles a look up at Ader. Paying your respects, if there's Asian. He manages a pained grin. A little risky, isn't it? Think what the townsfolk would say. Safer down here than up there, even with the rats as big as they are. A faint edge of hostility belies Eder's playful tone. This temple isn't what it used to be. Probably for the best. Times being as they are. He groans and shifts position, wincing. I'm no looter, if that's what you're thinking. Not one of his types either. Burton jerks his head towards Ader. Just wanted to do some good, I suppose. Got my arm clawed up for it. He regards you warily. Maybe you'd better look. Better luck with what? The man points his finger upwards. These ruins around us used to be a temple of Aothus, the scattered god. A grand temple at that. His worshippers would come from all over the Deerwood. From Raid Saris, even. Not so much from Raid Saris these days. Until the war, of course. Even that. You'd get some of the stubborn ones, the ones they couldn't get through their heads that their god was dead and gone. It's really a time for a history lesson. It's really a time for a history lesson. Written laughs and winces as it jostles his arm. Just giving you the full story is all. What I want is in deeper inside the temple, where the priests live. Lord Raedric had them killed, same as the poor bastards on that tree outside. The temple's been sealed up for years since, until a short time ago. That's where I got involved, and you now hope. Worden pauses to breathe a moment. The priests, if you can find their remains, well, maybe you can finally give them a proper burial. I might have some questions for you first. Let me scroll up. Yes, I have no more questions. We're not. What do you say? That's the questions first. It looks like he said it too. Alright. Why can't you do this yourself? Well, I tried. Only got a short ways in before I got in over my head. Worden grimaces. I haven't raised a blade in a long time. Turns out it is something you could just pick up again. But you look like you could handle yourself. Who are you, anyway? Worden offers you a weak grin. Name's Worden. I lived in a gilded vale long enough to remember how grand it used to be. He shrugs and looks away. I used to help the temple, sometimes, bringing supplies. That's all. Oh, my Lord Raedric. I can't. Oh, my Lord Raedric mind is digging around down there. I wouldn't go tell him about it. Lingering in these places is no good for anyone. But you do this quick and quiet, and we can do right by those priests without raising a fuss. Any chance there's something down there that's worth a little more than some old bones? Or looks around. Probably. Nobody's been through this place since it was sealed up. Well, apart from me, and I didn't touch anything. Any valuables in there, you get first crack at them. I only ask you to do this favor for me while you're at it. And, what do you say? I'll find them, and I'll bury them. And by the flame, I owe you a good turn. But listen, The temple's been sealed off for so long it's crawling with creatures. But if you get past them, the priests would have been down on the lower floor. There. They'll still be there. If they're anywhere. Those priests had all kinds of secret chambers, switches in the walls, tricks, sconces, that kind of thing. Keep an eye out and take care down there. Wouldn't want to have to send someone else after your remains. I'll wait here by the stairs to keep a lookout. Maybe try to patch myself up some. Alright. Oh no. You attack him.
Indeed.
Oh, that battle got easier.
Not a problem.
I know there's a puzzle in this thing that I can never figure out. I just end up cheating and looking it up because I never figured it out. But I'm gonna try to figure it out this time.
You're mine.
Kill the spiderling. We are way leveled up for this. Awesome.
You better run.
Sticking.
That's it. Keeping an eye out.
Letter home. Mother, I have asked Brother Adric to carry this letter for you, for he travels to New Hamar the come morning. With him goes what coin I have, and I hope it'll ease the surprise of an unexpected homecoming, for I mean to follow in a few days' time. Our village is much changed, and though I do not wish for you to worry, I do not feel it is safe to remain. I know Retrix Obrika will not approve, but... Look at that secret.
I wonder what this is.
Don't know what it is. Ooh, it's a secret door. Get the scalders. Alright.
Hey.
Like how he gets stuck. Guess it was just a secret door to another room that I maybe would have been able to get to.
Light, flame, and sound.
I'm walking around in stealth scout mode just to see if there's any secret traps or anything like that I need to worry about. If I remember, I was gonna say that's trapped.
I wonder what this is.
Yay, tried to disarm. Look at that. Alright, I'm gonna actually give this cloak to our wizard. Nice. Because if he gets run up on, he can easily now disengage. So he gets a disengage bonus, correct? Plus 15 defense, yeah.
Just say the word.
Oh no. Oh, I didn't change his prepared spells. Darn it. And I will go ahead and cast the spell as well. I can get all four lit. Alright. You need a second wind. And I will transform and go in for this guy. Darn it. So fast. Alright, he definitely needs better armor. Does he just have... That's not a cat. Oh, you know what? That kind of looks like a cat, but I'm still upset that it's not a cat. What's burn-proofed again? He just takes less fire damage. Alright. The main issue is that he just gets bopped hard.
Not a problem.
A haze fills the air, coalescing steadily into a blur of dust and mist. It gathers into the outline of what happens to be a dwarf, a shimmering echo that fades in and out of sight. But stronger than the sight is the sense within you of a powerful energy. It roils up and seethes with a grief that seems to spill into your own thoughts, tainting them until your sorrow is your own. Like a crashing wave, this energy surges towards and into you, and suddenly you are elsewhere. Before you is a brightly lit stone corridor lined with torches and gleaming crystals. You're running, your footsteps echoing off the stone around you. You forgot to tie your sandals, and they're slipping from your feet, fouling your steps. You're late. Again, the right's going to begin without you. You hear the tolling of a bell, and your spirits lift as you recognize the familiar warped tone of the right hand, representing the first of the dawn stars appear in the night sky, and the last to fade in the dawn light. You pray fiercely that this is the first of the chimes, and not the last. So first and last rings, the light phases as a memory where your eyes clear, the spirit is done. Oh, so this is the answer to the puzzle, because it's a bell ringing puzzle. So the right hand rings first and last. And I think it's either 3 or 4, so it has to be at least 3 chimes.
Ready when you are. Nothing will slip past me.
I shall be discreet.
Death to our enemies! What?
Get that attack going. His radiance is really... Okay, so it's a one-time thing. It's not something that's entered. Okay. So I'll remember that. If you guys want to read this book, you can pause it and read it. I did not mean to go down that fast. There we go. Another book. There you go.
And what does the flame reveal?
Ooh, baby. Let's give that to what's his face. Yeah, Ader. Well, first and foremost, how does it... It's basically the same, except this one has fine. Well, this one has sharp. I don't know what that means, though. Why? What are the properties for, then? Because clearly... Oh, I see. Okay, fine. Ah, I see. It's a quality. I gotcha. Secondary damage. I need... What level 2? Oh, I don't have... the components. Okay. It's kind of lit. Can I actually go through then? So I did that one. I see. Okay. Alright, so he already has fine, which does something. I didn't pay attention to that. Right? Adds more accuracy and damage. That's what that one has. But this one has sharp. Is that the damaging one? But it's not enchanted. I see. Okay. Okay. That makes more sense. Can I enchant my bow anymore? There's the fine quality. No. What about his staff? Okay. If I wanted to do that, that takes away all that. Burning Lash. I want him to... Yeah, let's do it. Let's enchant his... Yeah. That's awesome. I'm still in stash right here. I can enchant your shield too, right? I could, yes, if I had the money to. As well as more of Pilgrim's Crown. Okay, that's cool. I actually didn't know that was a thing. Can I go crafting? What can I craft? Huh. Ooh, I can make a scroll. Okay, so I don't have access to these scrolls. Okay. However, I don't need to make level 1 scrolls. But having... That's pretty cool. If I can craft more of these... I need blinding copper for that. Let's first just... I don't know. What has more value? The stew does. Let's craft one of the stew. Let's craft one of you. Let's craft one of you. We have some healing items in terms of foods. I'm more than willing to have a wizard's double on hand. Oh, that costs money. Okay. I didn't know it costs money. However, now we have wizard's double. Put all this inside here, and we can sell it and or use it later. Okay. That's cool. Did not know about that. Well, actually, sprained wrist. That's a two-hander, yeah. So why don't... I'm trying to think. Do we have anything that heals his health? $35 endurance, 50 endurance. No. 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 Okay.
If it makes you rest easier.
Okay.
I'll see what I can do. Work of a moment.
Another saber. Another book. If you guys wish to read, I'm scrolling down for you. I'll just pause it to read it. I read these afterwards. That way we're not spending 30 minutes reading books and stuff, but I am very much interested in reading as much lore as possible, because some things are pretty cool to learn about. I did not grab the book, did I? I didn't want to sell it. Okay, that's on the other side. We can loot that, get ourselves that. Okay, idiot.
For Athens!
There we go. Dude's an idiot.
Death to our enemies. Death. Most inconvenient. You better run!
Second
How
one.
may I help?
And then run. Nice. Good job.
If it makes you rest easier.
Oh no.
Not a problem. You better run!
Get this dude dead. Immediately, it was just gone.
You better
Eviscerated.
run! That's it!
Lit. Alright. Loot. Ooh. Nearby crystal's light is cracked mosaic floor in shades of orange, and at certain angles, metallic symbol beneath your feet gleams gold. As you look on, the air shimmers as if it was with summer heat. The very dust and air seem to pull together, until a thin glowing mist appears above you. In its rippling gleam, you sometimes think you could see the shape of a man, features rendered in broad strokes of air and smoke. Is anyone else saying this? Your voice sparks movement. The spirit surges with a sudden blazing light, and in the next moment you are somewhere else, your mind assailed with a sudden wave of fear and noise. You are in a chapter hall. Priests and faithful have gathered in a great crowd, spilling into the hall, bodies pressed against you, surging forward to listen. Your own grief is mirrored in the faces around you. Some of the initiates are weeping. Someone has snuffed the candles, and the room is dark, save for the podium. Lit from behind, two people stand before it, lit in silhouette. A man is shouting, voice so ragged with fear you cannot understand what he says, but the rectrix stands calm, unmoved. Her strength will see you through all these dark times, and you feel that hope like a spark behind your ribs. Somewhere behind you, someone begins to sing. The spirit tears itself from you with a sudden, dizzying force, and you find yourself back into the ruined altar, swaying. Spirit fades as suddenly as it has appeared. so I am seeing the spirits. Look at that. I knew
Light,
look at that
flame, and
hidden.
sound.
It was hidden.
We'll keep to ourselves. Margaren's fire casts light in dark places.
Keeping an eye out.
Death to our enemies! Nothing will slip past me.
This parchment is relatively intact, but the ink upon it has faded. You can make a few patches of careful, tidy script. Visitors to the ritual floor. Rectrix Obricus says, redemption for these even... Or God, instruct the largest bell first, rather than second. Ah, so right, large, right. Did I not grab it? It's pretty cool. I didn't know. I mean, obvious that the solution is inside here, but you can't re-enter a lot of the answers. For example, the first vision you see the right hand bell twice, first and last. You didn't really know. So if you weren't paying attention or saved and came back at another time. Alright, we're gonna quick save. I don't know why, but we are. 3 bells hang from the stone protrusion that runs along the wall. Years of dust and grime coat the metal. There's one large bell in the center, flanked by 2 smaller ones. Right. Middle. Right. Appear to be fully intact. They are made of thick iron and look very heavy. There doesn't appear to be much of the ordinary about them. Alright, so leave. That didn't work. But we know the right bell's first and last. So, right. The bell sounds a strange warbling peal that grows into painful shrillness before it diminishes to a mournful chime. Middle. You leave at the bell. As it swings back and forth the other direction, the clef strikes a low, powerful note against heavy iron. You feel the ringing in your chest as the sound moves through the ruined hall's rolling tide. Left. The bell tolls a high, piercing note of startling power. The tone echoes merrily through the halls until it seems a dozen chirping notes ring through the temple. And then right. The peculiar chime rings throughout the ruins. There's a quiet, melodic chime from all 3 bells before the discordant voices meet in one powerful, rising rush of sound. It seems to fill the whole of the temple, a driving flood of song that drowns all others with thought. As the tolling fades, you hear a creak from the direction of the doors as the package at lower level swings open.
I'll go on ahead.
Alright, and I think that is a good time to end this session after we go ahead and rest. Everyone gets a damage reduction. I figured that might be... Ooh. You keep damage reduction. You keep damage reduction. Plus 10 accuracy against spirits. I know spirits are down here. I don't think I'll be able to attack. I think I'll get hit. And then he doesn't matter. Because any misses, he gets considered hits. And then a lot of hits are converted into crits. So, more of a chance for it to be converted. A graze. That's what it is. It's converted into hits. He can still miss. But that's okay. You wake to the sensation of being shaken, and you open your eyes to see Ader standing over you. His hand jostling your shoulder, he looks concerned. Your eyes are heavy and your vision blurred, the vague unease of unremembered nightmares clouding your thoughts. You are not sure you slept at all the previous night.
Hey! Hey! You awake? Good. You were kind of thrashing around, eyes rolled back in your head. You were shaking. Trying to snap you out of it for a long time now. Thought I was gonna have to get a bucket of cold water. You don't seem like you get much rest at night. You got those dark circles under your eyes.
Well, not lately, anyway. At night there are some dreams and whispers.
Well, it's the Watcher thing, then. I'm sure it just takes some time to adjust is all. I'll try to let it sort itself out. But you'd better wake up faster next time. Trust me, you don't want that bucket of cold water.
That was cool. I actually don't remember that at all. Alright, so let's go ahead and save before... Oh, crap. Caps lock. Before church basement. Alright guys, this has been Doppel out here with another video of Pillars of Eternity. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you all have a lovely day. Bang bang.